The world is paying attention once more, and at the center of it all is King Kendrick Lamar. The artist who transformed rap into a fierce arena and made silence resonate louder than countless interviews has just received a nomination for Most Popular International Artist at the 2025 ARIA Awards. That's right, Australia's premier music event has recognized him as one of the most acclaimed artists globally. But here's the twist. Drake, who once dominated every major award show effortlessly, was completely absent. No nomination, no acknowledgement, not even a hint of his presence. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. The same artist who used to be followed by cameras wherever he went has seemingly vanished. It raises the question, is this the moment the dynamics have truly shifted? It's astonishing how quickly things can change in this industry. Not long ago, Drake was the face of international hip-hop, always in the spotlight at award shows. His music was everywhere, playing in cars, clubs, and shops. He had that golden boy image. You couldn't discuss rap without mentioning him. But in 2025, the atmosphere has shifted. The audiences that once sang along to his lyrics are now chanting Kendrick's name in places where Drake used to reign supreme. The ARIA nomination is a testament to Kendrick's expanding influence. He's no longer just a national figure. He's become a global sensation, and everyone is tuning into his vibe. Let's be clear, this isn't just a random nomination. The ARIAs are akin to Australia's Grammys. You don't get nominated by chance. You earn it because your music resonates deeply enough to cross oceans. Kendrick has been doing just that all year. Since Not Like Us took the world by storm, he has been on a roll. The track didn't just set records, it transcended boundaries. You could walk into a bar in Sydney, a cafe in Tokyo, or a car gathering in Johannesburg, and someone would be enjoying that song. Its reach has been immense. The beat, the rhythm, the message, it has connected everywhere. Reflecting on the journey is mind-blowing. This time last year, the narrative was different. People were still questioning whether Kendrick could ever surpass Drake in popularity. They argued that Drake was too big, too refined, too universal. But now, it's Kendrick who is appearing on global award lists while Drake's name fades from the news. You can almost sense the heavy silence surrounding him. The same energy that once made him feel invincible now makes him seem out of place, as if the world has moved on without him even noticing. The ARIA nomination was more than just another accolade for Kendrick. It was a sign that the culture has finally recognized the truth. He didn't require a chart-topping hit, a viral TikTok dance, or a promotional campaign to achieve this level of success. All he needed was to be true to himself, authentic, sincere, and unafraid. That's what resonates with people today. His music has substance because it originates from a genuine place. When Kendrick raps, you can feel it deeply. It encompasses pain, pride, storytelling, everything that embodies the essence of hip-hop. In contrast, Drake's absence from the nominations raised questions everywhere. How could one of the most streamed artists in history not make the list? Especially when the ARIAs have consistently recognized major international stars. Some fans attribute it to politics, while others believe it's karma. However, it seems more like the world is simply weary of the facade. The charm that once sold millions now feels scripted, and the vulnerability that used to make him relatable now appears contrived. Kendrick, on the other hand, feels timeless. He never seems to force anything. There are no desperate headlines or drama for attention. He allows the music to speak for itself, and that's what audiences desire now, genuineness. In a world filled with filters and fabricated narratives, Kendrick stands out as one of the last true artists. When he speaks, it doesn't come off as a public relations tactic, it feels like real life. That's why he resonates with people, why his songs mature like fine wine, and why the ARIAs couldn't overlook him, even if they tried. This nomination signifies more than just fame, it represents poetic justice. For years, people dismissed Kendrick as too serious, or too niche for global competition, claiming he created music for thinkers rather than the masses. Yet now, the same world that once ignored him is celebrating his work. His music hasn't changed, the world has. Listeners have become more discerning, more conscious, and more attuned to authentic art. When that shift occurred, Kendrick was already there, ready to lead the way. Australia has always appreciated genuine lyricism, valuing storytelling and passion over hype. That's why this nomination is so fitting. Kendrick's music transcends borders because it speaks to the human experience. Whether it's about pain, hope, pride, or loss, he creates relatable imagery. His performances are not just concerts, they are immersive experiences. You can see this in how fans from different countries sing along to his lyrics, even if English isn't their first language. That's the mark of a global impact. Let's be real, this moment must be tough for Drake. He's accustomed to being in the spotlight, especially on the international stage, and he used to effortlessly dominate award seasons. Recently, however, it seems like his shine has faded. The controversies, lawsuits, and public disputes have taken their toll. The charisma that once captivated people now feels like a facade he can't remove. The atmosphere surrounding him feels heavy, as if the world is weary of pretending he's still at the top. In contrast, Kendrick is at the height of his career. Every action he takes seems deliberate, and each song feels meticulously crafted rather than just thrown together. The industry respects him because he earned it through hard work, no shortcuts or tricks. He didn't seek validation, he created his own path. That's why when the ARIA nominations were announced, the internet erupted. King Lamar was trending globally, major news outlets were covering it, and fans hailed it as a victory for real hip-hop. It felt like a celebration of the culture itself. However, this isn't just about one award. It symbolizes something greater, the passing of a torch. It marks a moment where artistry surpasses popularity. Kendrick's nomination is evidence that genuine music still prevails, that authenticity matters, and that there will always be room for the real deal. Drake's absence serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that no matter how successful you are, the industry continues to evolve. If you don't adapt, you risk being left behind. Sources close to the ARIA committee noted that the nomination was unanimous, which speaks volumes. Kendrick didn't just slip in, he made a significant impact. His recent activities, from the Grand National Tour with SZA to a series of viral performances, have made him impossible to overlook. His stage presence has become legendary. Every performance feels like a powerful experience. Fans don't merely watch, they engage deeply. That's something that can't be faked. Back in 2015, when Kendrick released Alright, he was seen as a voice for the streets. Fast forward to 2025, and he has emerged as a voice for the world. His artistry has evolved, yet his message remains authentic, which is rare. Many artists lose their essence while chasing trends, but Kendrick has only sharpened his focus. Now that consistency is being recognized on a global scale. The ARIA nomination is just another chapter in a story that is far from finished. And the silence from Drake? It's deafening. No comments, no reactions on social media, no subtle hints in his posts, nothing. It seems he realizes there's nothing more to say. The same artist, who once shaped narratives with a single post, now has to watch his rival being celebrated on stages he once ruled. You can only imagine how that feels, especially considering how personal their rivalry has been. This isn't just another snub during award season, it's significant. It's the universe restoring balance. What's remarkable is that this isn't Kendrick's first time receiving global recognition. He's been here before, from winning a Pulitzer Prize to sweeping the Grammys, always representing the culture at the highest levels. But this ARIA nomination feels different because it comes at a time when the world seems divided, yet his music continues to bring people together. That's true power and influence, the kind of impact only legends achieve. You can sense it. This is Kendrick's time. He's not just making noise, he's making history. The industry has finally recognized what fans have been saying for years. He's not just one of the greats, he is the greatest. Just as Australia has embraced legends like Jay-Z and Eminem in the past, they are now placing Kendrick on that same pedestal. And the best part, he remains humble, grounded, and still moves like the kid from Compton who had something to prove. That's what makes his story so compelling. He didn't lose himself in the pursuit of fame. He discovered himself through his music. Every accolade, every headline, every award, it all reflects his truth. So yes, King Lamar is nominated for Most Popular International Artist at the ARIA Awards 2025. And Drake, he's nowhere to be seen. But that silence speaks volumes. It's not just about who's popular right now, it's about who is timeless. Kendrick's name will endure long after the noise has faded. He's the artist people will still discuss 20 years from now, the one who stood for something when the industry was losing its direction. This moment isn't just another victory, it's a statement. A reminder that the true ones always rise in the end. The crown doesn't go to the loudest voice, it goes to those who earn it. And right now, that crown rests heavily on Kendrick Lamar's head. The king has spoken without uttering a word. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.